Hi there, it's Jim, QC Hemp 420 channel. Ebomey and New York Half-Ass Prepper are having another fantastic AR giveaway. Those two folks, along with a lot of their friends, have donated a lot of fantastic prizes to the contest. One of the things they wanted to know if you owned an AR. We don't have an AR-15 in our house, and I'm not aware of any of our family members that has one. The closest to an AR-15 around here would be Uncle Richie's SATME 308, which is a pretty kick-ass rifle. Let's see, you probably wanted to know what we do with an AR if we won one. I'd like it to go to my wife. She's always complaining about all the critters around here, pesky critters. There's coyotes and raccoons and possums and ground squirrels and heck, a few weeks ago in the city of Des Moines, a police officer had to shoot a mountain lion, so an AR might come in handy for taking care of all those pesky critters. Let's see, we're definitely going to be voting here tomorrow. Today is November 5th, so of course the election is tomorrow. I've voted in just about every election. Maybe I kind of skipped some of the school board elections, but voted in almost all the primaries and all the general elections. And one thing I've done with participating in the political process is I volunteered as a poll watcher. I attended a poll watching seminar here a couple weeks ago, and they gave me this handout. It says Iowa Poll Observer Handout. Of course, the rules might vary a little bit in what state that you live in, but one thing here, it says here, poll observers are the first line of defense, part of a coordinated system to quickly detect, mitigate, and document unintentional or intentional elected-related disputes or disruptions that arise during the registration, voting, and counting periods. Program goal is to ensure a fair and open process where every person entitled to vote has the opportunity to legally cast a ballot and have their ballot counted properly. Poll observers do not. We do not and will not tolerate any voter intimidation or suppression. No person should interfere with any individual's right to legally cast a ballot. No person should interfere or delay the legal voting process. Rules regarding poll observers. All poll observers must have a credentialed form from the party before they will be allowed in the polling place. No more than 3 poll observers at a time from each political party. All poll observers must be courteous and follow rules at all times. Poll observers can observe but not interfere with the election process. Poll observers can examine signed declarations or eligibility slips. Poll observers can write down the names of people who have or have not voted. Poll observers cannot interrupt, hinder, oppose, or talk to a voter while in or approaching the polling place. Poll observers cannot wear political buttons, stickers, jewelry, or clothing. Poll observers cannot offer advice or literature to voters or solicit votes. Poll observers' duties is to show up at your appointed time, and you want to make sure that the polls open and close at the hours that are mandated by law. What to look for. Polling places must open at the scheduled time, no exceptions. No campaigning is permitted within 300 feet of the polls. The voter must show ID if voter registration status is pending or inactive, or if a voter's name does not appear in the election register. If the voter cannot prove they are qualified to vote, cannot confirm that a registered absentee ballot has not voted or was challenged at the polls, the voter must vote a provisional ballot. If a voter is unable to enter the building where the polling place is located because of disability, 2 poll watchers, 1 from each party, must take a ballot and supplies outside to curbside for the voter. The voter must sign the affidavit, and the observers must make a note in the election register with which voters received assistance. Every voter must sign the declaration or eligibility slip. Watch for voting machine malfunctions. polling place is running low on ballots or running out, you want to make sure that the auditor knows to get some more ballots out there. And the polling place must close at the appointed time on election day. Only registered voters in the county may challenge the qualification of any person offering to vote. The challenger must do so in writing that includes the challenger's statement prescribed by the Secretary of State. Reasons to challenge include not a citizen of the United States, younger than 18 years old on election day, not a resident of the address where the voter is registered, not a resident of the precinct where the person is offering to vote, or if they are deceased. Well, this isn't Chicago, so hopefully we won't have any deceased voters voting. But if you see something, say something, bring it to the attention of the election judges, the poll workers there that are handing out the ballots. And if you have other concerns, you can contact a member of your political party and tell them that something is up. So definitely we'll be voting, and hopefully I'll get to volunteer as a poll watcher. Let's see. Mommy wanted to know about prepping. I'm aware that water is probably one of the most important preps that you can prepare for. You can go a long time without food, but it's a little difficult to go without water. So here at my place, I always keep the swimming pool full of water, because that's be a good source of reasonably cleaned water. And we also have a good-sized pond that's stocked full of bluegill. So might get tired of eating bluegills, but at least it'll provide some protein. One thing that's a good prep item would be to buy this shock and swim stuff for your swimming pool. It says it'll treat 10,000 gallons, so you can put about a spoonful of this in a little jug and you make a bleach solution, and then add a few drops of that to other water to purify it. And then once it sits, the chlorine will dissipate, and hopefully all the critters will be killed. So drinking water is one of those important preps that I'm well aware of. Let's see here. What have I been doing for the Second Amendment? I support the Iowa gun owners. I'm on their list. Aaron Dorr sends me emails regularly, and when something important comes up regarding the legislature, I get in touch with my state representative. I kind of have a personal relationship with him. He knows who I am. And I've given him some hard time in the past. It says if you don't support the Iowa gun owners and go along with what they're asking for, that he will be defeated. And he's well aware of that. So let's see, in addition to supporting the Second Amendment, I've built a shooting range out back, and encouraged my family and friends to come out and use it and practice. Got a shooting bench set up, some steel targets, and recently made some IDPA targets. So out there supporting the Second Amendment. Let's see, what else are we doing? Let's see, I'm sub to most of the people on the list that ebomey had. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. There's a lot of excellent channels. I encourage you to check out the list of YouTube channels that are on the contest video. You can get a lot of things to learn about. They're all different kinds of interest. They have different weapons and tactics and training and different things and products that they can show you. Let's see, I definitely have at least 5 shooting videos. I'm a liberty channel rather than a shooting channel. So if it has to do with Ron Paul and liberty and protecting our constitutional rights, or constitutionally protected rights, that would be kind of what my channel's all about. I made it kind of fun. My channel name is QC Hemp 420, which goes back to the days of the Quad City Hemp Coalition. My production company, I call it Party Down TV. I chose that name back in the early mid-90s when I first started doing public access TV shows. So I always kind of joked about it's a Party Down TV production. It's the Party Channel. Let's see what else we got. Today is National Buy Ammo Day, November 5th. I'm not sure who started it, but it was Haas or G-Webs, and it was propagated by Matt with Never Enough Ammo. So if you have the opportunity, get out today and purchase yourself some ammo. And if you can't get out to buy some ammo, well, you can at least make some. Get get out there and stock up on reloading supplies and hammer out a few cartridges of your favorite caliber. The whole idea of the Buy Ammo Day, though, is hopefully to spike the sales of ammo at some of the larger retail stores, and maybe the press will pick up on it like, hey, there's a lot of people buying ammo. They care about their Second Amendment rights. So I guess that should about do it for this video. I definitely want to thank ebomey and New York Half-Ass Prepper and all the other good folks that put this contest together. And if for some reason my video is selected, I'd want the AR to go to my wife, so I'm sure she'll get a good kick out of that. And my prayers for all you folks out there on the East Coast that are suffering through the hurricane. Definitely enjoyed all the beer reviews that you guys have been doing, and New York Half-Ass Prepper, he's shown videos of his work delivering oil on the barge there in New York. I imagine things are going to be kind of disrupted for him, but real soon all those people living out there in New York are going to be dependent on that heating oil, so keep that heating oil being delivered, and prayers for everybody, and thanks again for having this contest, and definitely get out and vote for the right folks that are going to support our Second Amendment rights. So, see you later.